Trip by Pilleater. Chapter 1. God, you're such a bad driver. Why do you say that? The left lane is where you speed up. You don't fucking go 55 on the left. What the hell am I supposed to do? Fucking speed up. Tom was pumping up the car with gas at a gas station out in the middle of Arizona. Daisy looked upset. Well, I don't know. Do you want me to be the driver? Or do you want your sorry ass on the wheel again? She said. Gee, I'm not so sure. Sometimes I'm afraid that if we have kids, our children are going to have the bad driver genes, thanks to you. Tom looked on the ground like he was actually sad. What's that supposed to mean? Daisy said in a confused manner. You know, race mixing is bad. I think all my white nationalist friends are right. Half white Asian offsprings have identity issues. They're mentally unstable and don't have someone to look up to. He stopped pumping once the LCD screen reached $19.62. Shut up, she said back at Tom. You're with me because you don't want to put real effort into a normal white girl. That's what all white guys do. Get all emo and make shit up. Now you're going all Tiger Mom on me. Are you going to drive, or are you? I am, you fucking dumb chink, he said with a smirk on his face. Daisy grasped with her mouth wide open. Fuck you, you fucking cracker, she said with a chuckle. They were playing like this like they always do. Both had got used to talking to each other like abusive jocks on a football team. He or she never meant what they said. Or did they? 6:42 p.m. The sun was slowly setting, the sky turning from its orange to a deep purple. Tom had to go inside the 7-Eleven for some cash. Daisy waited for him in the car. She lit her cigarette in the car. Usually she doesn't smoke, but for the adventure like this, who knows what's going to happen. Tom strutted in the store like a bad cartoon character, like a doo-wop, gooey kind of bully, sort of like Fonzie. He spotted the ATM machine. Really bad music played over the telecom. Information Society. Pure energy. What a great song. I remember that song a few years ago on YouTube. Yeah, that guy Kurt. He did some songs for that video game Gex, right? So strange. I love his different color hair and that video. I wonder if mindless self-indulgence were into Information Society. They had that same aesthetics going on. That thought was racing through Tom's head. Tom pressed the buttons on the touchscreen. The machine asked for his MasterCard. Tom slid in the card and quickly took it back out again. Didn't work. Tried again. Did it work? Oh yeah, it was those new cards with the chip in it. He has to shove the card in the machine, and then wait about 5 seconds, and counting, before the machine reads it again. Sliding the card inside the machine, he waits. It was reading. Good. This is from primary checking? Saving? Checking, yes. Deposit? Withdraw? Withdraw. Withdrawing the amount of $10 to $1,000? Where's the $40 button? He was thinking to himself. His finger would hover around like a bee about to sting a person. $40. Confirmed. Please wait, the machine insisted. Tom waited and waited. Wait. The machine now says, please take your card out. Yeah, the new chip thing. I don't hope I pull it out and then the security service at MasterCard tells me my card is frozen. I'm not a thief, just stupid at working this thing, thinking to himself. Tom took out the card. The machine ticked a bit, and 2 $20 bills fell out of the machine. He thought about something before he grabbed the money. Wait a second. How much do I have? If I took out 40, I have about $80 left. Is that enough to pay for... Tom grabbed the money. Who cares? He will get an income from his trust fund in a few days. He's got money in the bank. He counted his cash and chucked it back into his wallet. The lyrics sang. I want to know what you're thinking. There is something on your mind. What a good song. Often, as was his habit, Tom pressed the red cancel button on the ATM machine a couple of times, just so no one gets his card information the next time someone goes up to the machine. He never did get the receipts. Last time he collected his receipts, he would shove them in the pocket of his car. Eventually, he would save up 2 years' worth of gas and ATM receipts until it was a paper nest of receipts in his car. He never did show the receipts to his trust fund agent either. Tom made a vow after a few months ago not to collect the receipts anymore. Everything is electronic, by the way. It doesn't matter how much money is spent. A computer can do it for you. Tom had the temptation to buy a bag of beef jerky, something his dad would never allow him to buy if he was with him. The price was $6.78. Why not? He needed to break a single $20 bill. Tom grabbed the beef jerky and threw it down at the cash register. A Hispanic man was alone in the store. "Hey, Pops, is that you?" "Yes, sir," Tom said, passing his $20 bill. "$20? Yes." The cash register opened. The man quickly popped up with different bills. The $20 bill went under the register. Quickly, Tom was done in under a minute. A quarter spit out the change dispenser. He was handed a few dollar bills and a $10 one. "Thank you, sir," Tom said back. "Have a good day," the sleepy Hispanic man said. Tom finally got out of the store. Some bogus acoustic song started to play after Information Society. The sky was still orange. The car was still there. Daisy was done smoking. She was staring at her phone, like most loner people do to feel like their time is being occupied. Tom hopped in the driver's seat. "Wait, am I supposed to drive?" Daisy looked back to him dumbfounded. "I thought I was supposed to drive?" No, I'm driving." Daisy saw the bag of beef jerky Tom brought from the 7-Eleven. She examined the bag and was about to open it. "Can I have this now?" "Sure you can." While she tore it, she thought of something. Wait, I need something." "You need what?" I need a Monster. Do they have some?" "Yeah, they do." Tom looked back at her. I can't drive unless I got a Monster." "Wait, hold on. Am I the one supposed to be driving?" No, that's okay. I need a Monster and everything's okay. How much you got?" 30-something. Daisy reached for her pocket to grab spare change. She reached out and gave some to Tom. Go back to the store and go buy me one. It's okay to spend this money." Tom looked at her with concern. "Are you sure you need one? I don't get it. We're almost there." She thought about it. Yeah, I do need it. Get me one, please." Tom didn't feel like going back in the store, but he was going anyway. "What do you want?" "Green flavored," she said. Tom went out of the car and headed into the store again to get the drink. Daisy had 2 cigarettes left. She just smoked one. Looking at her lighter and cigs, she didn't feel she was going to use them for any purpose but for anxiety and boredom. That last smoke was just out of habit. She had a butt cramp, too. Daisy opened the car door and got out to stretch a bit. She turned off her phone. The sky was a deep orange. A classic scene being out in the desert. A modernized and somewhat civilized desert. Not the lone desert that if your car breaks down you're fucked. A kind of desert with at least a phone booth every mile and a gas station here and there. More like a desert or western kind of bumfuck. Daisy saw the trash can. She was holding her cool cigs and igniter. She looked at it. Started slowly thinking about her habit. Took a deep breath. She made up her mind, and threw the cigs into the trash can. The second cig missed and fell on the ground. The dumb gas station commercial started to play in the background. The goofy music that comes with it, too. The race car bleeping noises that follow with it. Beep, beep, beep. Daisy looked at the TV. "You're watching Sunoco TV, proud sponsors of NASCAR." And who the fuck cares? Embarrassing and embracing to begin with. It was getting somewhat cold. The evening was coming. The only car parked at the gas station was theirs. It felt like they were living in the wild. She saw Tom finally get out of the store and come racing back to see her. The green can was in his hand. "Here you go," he said, passing the baton-like drink to her. She looked at the drink, and then she looked back at him. He was standing above her, looking at her face. She had to tell Tom something important. She passed him back the monster. "I quit." "Quit?" "Yeah, I quit." "Quit what?" I don't need caffeine or tobacco." "Nope." She looked at him with a smile. "What do you mean? Do you want this?" "Well, you're going to have it. I thought you were driving." Tom laughed. "Wait, what? Now you want me to drive? Okay. I thought this was what we agreed on." "I wanted you to have the drink. You're going to need it." Both headed towards the car. Tom opened the door to the front seat. "You know, you're totally unpredictable at times, right?" She smiled. "I care for you too. It was worth to get it." "I don't want the drink now, because I feel like I will have to pee like a racehorse midway." "We're only what? 40 minutes away?" Tom thought about it. "Yeah, I guess you're right. I need a shot." Tom cracked open the monster. Daisy reached for a piece of beef jerky. The radio was only really low. Some Negrophile station was on. Really old and bound-sounding New Jack Swing R&B. Both had to eat before they had to focus on the road. Tom reached for a piece of jerky to chew on. He looked at Daisy. "The guy in the store? He was this real lazy Mexican motherfucker. He had a lazy eye and everything. I think he was autistic." Daisy laughed. Tom was curious. He had to ask her, like, "What's your..." Wait. Tom was curious. Daisy had to ask Tom, "What's your thoughts on Mexicans?" No, it's, Tom was curious. He had to ask her, "What's your thoughts on Mexicans?" Daisy said, "What?" "Mexicans. What do you think about them?" Daisy thought about it. I think they're good people. They are fine with me. They just work all the time, and I think they are second-rate to blacks, you know. Black people are like the worst and commit the most crimes. But I think Mexicans commit crimes when they are with blacks." Then Tom had to boast, Yeah, fuck niggers. Anything but being black." He was laughing aloud. She was laughing too. "No, like, Mexicans are fine. They just try too hard to be black," she said. "You're right." Tom put the keys in the car and switched into drive. He was ready to go. After another sip from the monster, he put his foot on the pedal. Turning the wheel, he left the 7-Eleven. Or was it Sunoco? He turned down the windows. There was a nice breeze in the evening. When Tom turned left or right, he always put on his blinker, even though no one was behind him. Tom got on the road and drove straight forward. The road ahead was one direction straight into the abyss. It was so nice outside. Daisy had to take some pictures for the moment. She opened her camera app, lifted her phone outside the window, and took some shots of the sky. The photo always came out grainy on her phone. Tom couldn't look at her. He was too busy focusing on the road. The 7-Eleven was now some distance away. Going straight, with Negro music on really low, Daisy eating jerky, enjoying looking out the window like a little kid. She said to Tom, "I am making a new vow. I'm not smoking anymore." "Nope, I don't need that stuff." Tom had to look straight, but talk to Daisy as well. "That's good. Good for you," she said, looking down at her own self without any eye contact. "Yeah, like, I don't need any cigarettes. Like, that stuff made me look ugly and fat. I don't need to be a drug addict. I need to, like, eat healthy and, like, lose weight." Tom gave her some advice. "Well, as long as you watch what you eat every day. The key is to lose weight by not eating that much. Don't eat like you have to, and eat, like, lots of fruit. Also avoid sugar." Daisy nodded her head in advice. "Like, I don't need to smoke because it's, like, not worth it. I don't need it. It's too much money." "Yeah, don't do it. I don't smoke. When you get older, you start to realize the world is limited. Better do good things now than risk it. Yeah, she said back. Daisy had another thought. But, I will still drink. It's not like I'm straight edge or anything. Tom laughed. Okay, but only drink on a special occasions. That's my policy. I drink when you're around. Yeah, like, I need a drink sometimes, but not like all the time. The GPS was hooked into the car. A loud robotic voice toned in the next 5 miles, turn right onto DeKalb exit. I think we're almost there, Tom said. This is going to be exciting, she said back. I hope you don't fuck up this time. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do. Are you going to rehearse the small titty jokes? Tom laughing again. Yeah, I'll do that. You're going to go all in and all out on it. I hope Sarah never finds out about your annex. Oh well, it's only a joke. I mean, I'm gonna be all like real humor on this, like less about the surrealist kind, you know. Yeah, you don't want to confuse the audience. It's a bunch of normies we have tonight. Daisy thought about something. Wait, is this new material you're doing tonight not like recycled from last time? Yep, new material. I wrote a 1,000-word script about it, but I generally know what I'm going to talk about. Totally improvised. Awesome, you wrote it last night? I was finishing it last night. I only wrote like a few sentences. It's going to be about the girls I see with guys, you know. Daisy was bursting out laughing. Oh shit, this is going to be major. As they both talked, the sky turned into a purple blue, almost at 7 o'clock. Night was fast approaching. They were almost there at the venue. Tom turned off the DeKalb exit. The windows were down, the air breezing in the car. Tonight was an exciting night. It was a good night to be alive.